Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, November 3, 2022. The moon's transit of your privacy zone today suggests a need for extra time to yourself to renew. You're especially influenced by or focused on past experiences and memories today, and it's helpful to survey recent events so that you can process and digest them. Still, making your home or base of operations more comfortable and harmonious can be a satisfying focus. Transits today support working towards a specific goal deliberately and patiently rather than scattering your energies. You can benefit from taking things step by step and adopting an organized approach. You likely feel like the whole universe is embracing you right now. This is because mighty Jupiter, our great benefic and your planetary ruler, is kissing you as he swims through your zodiac sign. However, he is fast asleep in a retrograde phase, so what this does on a collective level is open up the doors for soulmates to return to our lives. Yet, it is always best to seize the day, steer the wheel, and consciously use astrological energy to create the life of our dreams. If there is anyone you'd like to reunite with or find closure and heal from, do so now while the cosmic wavelength is aligned. How can you change your subconscious outlook? It might be time to leave behind any limiting views that hold you back from tapping into your subliminal potential during the first quarter moon in Aquarius. Luna is zany and unpredictable, reverberating on this electric frequency that is asking you to tap into your inner innovator. You have wonderful yet hidden strengths to offer in a work environment. However, the lunation encourages you to see your potential so that you can confidently show up and make impressive strides in your work life. As you adjust to Mercury's departure from your financial sector over the weekend and the end of all planetary activity on that side of the financial fence, the money gods aren't in a hurry to shift all their focus onto the income side of the financial fence just yet. There will be time for that when the moon returns to your income sector over the weekend, with a chance first to tie up loose ends on the financial front. There is often more than meets the eye, even for a sensitive soul like you. You could be seeing more than most but may not be focused on what's right in front of you. The aspect of the day makes us all more aware of what has real value for the heart and what is only a passing fancy. It's important to center yourself during this time of spiritual expansion. Your body, your health, and your relationships deserve your focused attention. If marriage or a new baby has been on your mind recently, this is a great day to make plans. A one day is all about making new and fresh starts. Don't hesitate to share your wishes with your loved ones and see about getting things going. If the home has become boring, do something to liven it up. Put your innate creativity to good use and change things around for a fresh look. And if it's new furniture you've been after, why not see about picking it out today? With Venus just 2 weeks away from becoming the first planet to reach your career sector since Mars left in January, the job of bringing this professional year home is about to begin. Where Mars was able to get this professional year up to speed, Venus won't bring this to a close on her own, but she will be the planet that gets the ball rolling. This gives you time to explore your options, knowing that the final chapter of this professional year hasn't yet been written. As Venus moves into her final 2 weeks in an adventurous part of your chart, support for the planet of love and her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together is set to build. This comes just as a friendly alliance between forces on the communication and relationship fronts is separating, with reason for confidence on both fronts. Our eyes in the sky. Today brings many elements of surprise as the Scorpio sun squares off with the Aquarius moon. This can cause some upheaval on numerous levels, especially in relationships. The theme of the day centers around partnerships and those who mirror us on a soul level. The Scorpio influence commands us to dive deep into our psychological wounds, and the second quarter moon washing through Aquarius helps purge them. There is a feeling of being supported on an emotional level, despite how vulnerable the healing process makes us feel. You are not alone, even if it feels at times like you're the only one in the room. Saturn in authoritarian Aquarius doesn't let up on you mentally. There could be many challenges that require careful analysis. In fact, you could be way too hard on yourself now, because the cosmos encourages you to weigh every situation, making it tough to make any decisions. Remember that you know what's best for you. Especially as the magnetic Sun-Moon square kicks up the dust and sends you in a totally different direction. Be prepared for some unexpected news that could have you jumping into new experiences almost instantly. In a case of perfect timing, the Moon not only returns for its first visit to your relationship sector since Jupiter retrograde back in for a rare double-dip visit but straight into a friendly aspect to Mercury, just days after the planet of communications returned to your communication sector. Mercury has joined the Sun and Venus, who have already begun a mission to get the communication lines open and especially on the relationship front. This is the start of a partnership between the communication and relationship gods that will deepen over the coming days and weeks. The Moon not only returns for its first visit to your relationship sector since Jupiter's return last week but straight into a friendly aspect to Mercury, just days after the planet's return to your communication sector. This is just a taste of things to come, with some defining days and weeks coming up on the communication and relationship fronts. In the morning, the Moon squares off with Venus, making it difficult to negotiate our needs and desires. On the one hand, we're inclined to group settings now. Under the Aquarius Moon, we benefit from drama-free experiences with friends who stretch our minds but don't force us too far into emotional territory. On the other hand, Venus in Scorpio pitches us into the deep end of the relational pool, where intimacy is a given. We may struggle between the urge to keep things light and the compulsion to steamroll another's boundaries. Reconciling these two extremes can get a bit dicey. Yet, it may also make us aware that certain relationships aren't as simple and straightforward as we initially presumed them to be. Following this, the Moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, smoothing over some of the tension prompted by the Moon-Venus square. We may now realize that challenges we face with friends, family members, or partners are indicative of history repeating. We are encouraged to retrace old footsteps and to course-correct regrettable past behaviors. In this way, uncomfortable moments serve as opportunities for healing.